Okay, so basically, I was on the way to work on last Saturday, I think it was, and all of a sudden heard this, real bad clunking sound. Pulled up to work, and sure enough, my water pump shit itself. So I'm just out here changing it on a beautiful Tuesday, and yeah, let's see how many fingers get broken and spanners get thrown. Now, I don't think you have to be a mechanic to know that that is not supposed to move. So yeah, let's get that one out and throw the new one in. First of all, we got to drop the coolant. Okay, that didn't work from up the top, so didn't work from down the bottom, so we'll see if we can get it from up the top here. Oh, lovely. There's a drain there somewhere, so before you go coming at me, that is not going into landfill. I'm just taking this top radiator hose so I can get a bit more access down in there. So then as soon as that hose is off, we're pretty much ready to start undoing that water pump. And the big question is, can we snap any studs? I'm hoping for none, but who knows how long they've been in there. I dare say it's probably not the original water pump, because there was another one in the back when I bought it, so I'm thinking it's been changed at least once, which hopefully means those studs shouldn't be too hard to undo. That one's off. Okay, and this opens up way more space to get down in there. Okay, I think I have at least somewhat idea of what I'm doing, because the last bloke clearly didn't lock tight these studs in there, all finger tight, which is kind of worrying. But hey, I mean, it lasted this long, so he must have done an alright job. Okay, so now we're up here. Just gonna undo the 5 nuts on the back of this water pump very slowly, one at a time. Oh, that is extremely loose. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm hoping actually undoing. It's not just the studs. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one in. So there's just 5 all around the side there, as you can see. Oh, look at that, that's just very loose. Yes. I'm really keen to see what this looks like when I pull it out, because the noises it was making were not very pleasant at all. Okay, that's the last one. I'll pull this out and have a gaze at it. Okay, so obviously it's been in there for a while. It's been a bit stubborn. We're gonna give it a bit of love and see if we can't loosen it up a bit. I might need to get a screwdriver in there behind it. But a few more times. thing is going to be a pain, I feel, but that's alright. Alright, so we've managed to pull it out. It doesn't look too bad on that side, but the bearing in there is absolutely gone. This is what it looks like down in there. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, it all looks pretty clean. Don't mind the oil all over the front there. So yeah, definitely a lot better than what I expected, which is always good. So yeah, just clean up those surfaces, clean out any gunk and stuff that's in there, and yeah, throw the new one in. Righty, so now that is what a new one looks like. Nice, shiny, flush. And we've just got to throw these studs in the front of there. So we'll grab 2 nuts, crank them in, and tighten them up. I'll show you how that's done. Okay, so we've got 2 12mm spanners here. Just lock them nuts close and tight to each other. Oh, that's around its foot. Sorry. You don't have to be crazy tight. Just break those nuts off. Thread looks pretty good. And on to the next one. Okay, now that's all done. Studs are in there nice and tight, looking pretty. Now I'm just going to throw the gasket on the front and then throw the water pump on. Okay, so just done one last check, make sure all that surface is clean, and then I'm going to throw the gasket on first. I don't know if you can see that down there. Yeah, sort of. Okay, throw this gasket on, being very careful not to break it. Okay, so that is down there nicely, and then give this a quick wipe. That hole goes at the top there. Just very carefully bang, set that in just like that. Okay. Then next step is just throwing the washers and nuts back on and getting that up to torque specifications, which is about, I think about 3 ugga-duggers, probably not too much. And then yeah, throw everything else back on, do everything in reverse, and give the system a quick flush, make sure all that shit is out of there. No metal in there, you don't want any corrosion or pitting, especially in the cooling system. So yeah, get everything back on, flush that system out, throw some fresh coolant in there, bang the belts back on, and yeah, everything should be good to go and sweet to run. But I suppose we won't know till we have everything back together. Okay, just as I assumed, the shroud and fan were absolute pain to get on. Now I'm just finishing up tightening all of these fan bolts, and then pretty much good to go from there. Just make sure they're all nice and tight. Don't want it falling off. So that is all done. As you can see, sort of got all new fan bolts down in there. Spins very nicely. I was going to do the fan clutch while I was in here, but that's alright. It's like a dream now. Then throw the belts on, give her a flush, and she is sweet. Okay, fast forward to the following day. The camera went flat, so I didn't get to capture any of the last bits, but everything's back in, shroud's on, water pumps in. Took probably 4 hours trying to find the right size belt because everything never seems to fit properly, but all that's on. Took it for a test drive. Everything seems to be steady and sound. Also, while I was there, shut up, birds. I did the did the sway bar bushes. They were probably about 20 years out of date. And yeah, everything seems to be well. As you can see in there, all belts are fresh and new. Made sure to put all new hardware, mounting that fan back in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably do a few more build episodes. This car is a little backstory. This car has given me absolute hell ever since the day I bought it. Every time I fix something else breaks. But you know, it's kind of a love-hate relationship at this point. I think I've put it up for sale twice now, but I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of it. Yeah, next on the agenda. Oops, sit it up there. Hopefully it doesn't burn. Next on the agenda is the rear leaf spring bushes. I did the front ones a couple months ago. It was an absolute dog of a job. So we'll see how that goes. So probably in a couple weeks, when I've got the time to do it, I'll tackle that. But yeah, I guess one thing I love about the old cars is pretty much you can fix them with a simple toolkit and a hammer. So yeah, I don't know, I love working on these old cars. It's just brings a lot of joy, I suppose, but also at the same time really challenges you. And yeah, I don't think I could ever get rid of them. I've got another one sitting here. That is the next project right there, the old Rangy. But yeah, if you guys like the video, be sure to drop a comment or whatever. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Looking at tackling a few of the bits in the rear fit out. You'll probably see that in incoming videos if I keep following along with that. And yeah, I guess I'm always doing something to this car. I thought may as well spread some knowledge, share some knowledge with everyone else, because I know trying to find videos of people fixing old cars like this is very hard to come by, and you know, some things require a certain skill set. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you, and look forward to seeing where this project goes, because at the moment, yeah, like I said, I don't think I'd ever be able to get rid of it at this point. Yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you on the next one.